Okay, we're going to start with a smudge this morning, and for those of you that aren't familiar with this practice, we're using sage. It's a women's medicine and a medicine that everyone can use. And the thinking behind it is that we smudge our eyes so that we have clear vision, and we smudge our mouth so we speak good, kind words. We smudge our ears so that we hear in a good way, and we smudge our heart so that we're kind to each other and we learn in a kind way and be respectful. And Barb is helping us with the smudge. Barb's worked with me as a support worker at the Anishinaabe Education Institute, and she's a student of the Indigenous Knowledge-Based Social Service Worker Diploma Program. So I welcome Barb and thank you for helping us with this. First of all, I want to thank everybody for attending and welcome to our territory. I'm from the Tyendinaga Mohawk territory. My name is Heather Green, and I'm Wolf Clan, and my traditional name is Yundanuha, which means she takes care of them. And I've asked Mandy, one of the young people from our territory, to help us with the Thanksgiving address, and these are the words that we say before all else. When we meet together and we have these kinds of gatherings, we say these words so that it puts us in a good place, and we give acknowledgement to all those things that help sustain us in our lifetime and in the world. So Mandy's going to say that while we're smudging.
Great Western Energy, under the one we need to walk around, and all day tomorrow is night, ready where us, a 20 of the happening walking around. A great Western Energy, under the one we need to walk around, and all day tomorrow is night, Kayari, Nigo, Ragi, a 20 of the happening walking around. A great Western Energy, under the one we need to walk around, and all day tomorrow is night. Yuki Sota awesome time Nathan Gardaka, Antonio don't have to go on. Gwego Oscar, Naji under the walk in the walking going on Danos. So what Geo joke and Nathan Gardaka, Antonio don't have to go on. Gwego Oscar, Naji under the walk in the walking going on Dano, Tayo Tomorrow's name, you just took on and just from Hage. Antonio don't have to go on. Gwego Oscar, Naji under the walk in the walking going on Dano, day Tomorrow's name. Gayari new way to get Antonio do happen to walk around. A great loss good nature and did a walk in the walking around. Don't know, did she do when they were on this or by you saw. Antonio do happen to walk around. Danny too. Quickly, I just wanted to explain. I just did what we call our opening address or the words that come before all else. And what we do is right from the time I started speaking to the time I finished, I have acknowledged every aspect of creation. So humans, bugs, the grass life, root life, waters, trees, earth, plants, animals, different directions in the winds, the moon, the sun, everything that's out there that helps us operate on a daily basis. What those words are, I kept repeating myself, that meant all of our minds together as one, we offer our greetings to this aspect or element of creation, which was replaced with the waters, the rivers, the bugs, so forth. Bringing our minds together, becoming like-minded and agreeing that we all need those to survive, helps us move together and work as one unit. So that's why our people use that as the words before anything else. So before we even start to conduct business, we have to first come to an agreement that we need those things to survive. So let's give the appropriate thanks and gratefulness for those things. So, you know.
I'd also like to acknowledge Crystal and thank Crystal for being so willing to come and help us. And Amanda's going to sing a song for us. Do you want to explain a little bit?
Yeah. One of the songs that I chose just to start with, because really important to my people and their belief about their creation story is, it started off with a woman, Sky Woman. So with that being said, I chose that song because that's how we believe the earth come about, it was birth of this woman. So we chose to honor her and sang the Woman's Dance first. So.
So we're going to invite our guests to do your ceremony, and when you're finished, Mandy will do another song and we'll dance. Okay, so you can do Maria and. Does everybody know Maria? This is Maria and Pedro, Emma, Marie from Chile. Mapuche.
Dieguita.
Dieguita.
Sí, Mapuche and Dieguita. Vamos a hacer una ceremonia. Vamos a complementar ambas composiciones de las hermanas Dieguita y nosotros con Mapuche.
Now, Maria and Emma, Marie and Pedro are going to do a little ceremony where they are going to complement the Mapuche worldview and the Aymara worldview. Dieguita worldview.
Vamos a complementar también con los 4 elementos de la naturaleza.
Okay, you can find the floor the 4 elements, the 4 nature elements: fire, water, air, medicine,
Y el viento.
and the wind.
El viento. Sí, demos un círculo.
Thank you.
Mandy's going to do another song and maybe get us up moving around and dance. Do I want to leave it on? Yes. Do you want to leave it? Again, we just go. Yeah. Okay, hang on hands and go. I got to.
So, song that we're gonna do, once again, it's kind of universal within, I call it English or different nations within North America, is a round dance. Ojibways will have their style, the Navajos will have their style, the Mohawks have their style. Basically same steps, just even the same tune almost, but just different words. So we'll use Mohawk syllables, Ojibways will use their syllables, and vice versa. But this song represents when we stand united and hold hands, we represent the cycle of life. So we have responsibilities to creation and keeping it healthy, and so we can all live. So we hold hands united as one. We're making that commitment to do our job here on this earth, to keep it healthy, keep it strong, keep it so that it can go on to our next generation, to our kids, and they can have a healthy earth to live on. So this song is a round dance, and it's very simple, easy, basic steps. It's not a fast dance, but it's fun.
Yeah.
So.
Stand up.
And at one point in the song, there's going to be slow beats, and when you hear the slow beats, it's gonna, you're just gonna change direction. So if you're dancing, when you start off going clockwise, and then when you hear the slow beats, then you'll go the opposite direction.
de las bandas representa como la responsabilidad que tienen todos en mantener la tierra sana para las próximas generaciones que vienen.
You're not going to sing another song.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank Pedro kind of came with the exchange program, student exchange program. And we had, Maria and Pedro brought 4 young people up to the Tyndall Mohawk territory last, what was that, fall? September, yes. And we had 2 host families, and they shared each other's lives for 4 or 5 days. And I was hoping to have one of the girls that was part of the program to come and share some of her experience with us, but she was unable to because of schedules at the school and transportation. But the experience was very overwhelmingly powerful, you know, in terms of the relationships and how quickly the families and the youth bonded. And I was fortunate to, you know, help work with Maria and Pedro to make this happen. And Liz Zackles was Paul's daughter, was also part of, you know, helping to make this happen. And you know, the families expressed how much learning was involved and how the differences are in the culture and the language. You know, it was challenging, but without having many resources, because we didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare, you know, at our end for this kind of experience. Maria and Pedro have been working on this for a while, so we just kind of found some families, said this is what we're going to do, and luckily it worked out really well. But we've been trying to collaborate, like on fundraising efforts, things like that, to try and go back to take our kids to Chile, but that hasn't happened yet because a lot of work, you know, a lot of work involved, and hard to get the families together, the parents and everybody in sync to just, you know, get together and go forward, right? Life happens, so we've been kind of like at a standstill for that. So I'm hoping that this week with Maria and Pedro and you know, being present, we can re-energize people and motivate them, you know, to you know, get back into the swing of things. Because I know for me too, it was tiring trying to motivate people that you know, they just kind of get caught up in their lives, and you know, it's hard to do that because we all get busy, and unless we make a commitment to do it, we don't. It doesn't happen, right? So anyway, we're hoping to reignite that fire so that our kids can have that experience of going there, and then move it forward so someone else can share, you know, that experience for them to come here, you know, bring some more youth to come here. There were lots of ceremonial practices that were arranged for that week. I wasn't part of it because I was having to work at my regular job, but they were visiting the longhouse on the territory. They had socials, they had barbecues, they had you know, horseback riding. They did things that probably our family wouldn't normally do, right? They were wanting to share so much, you know, the experiences of you know, what's offered to us here in Canada. And so anyway, there was at the end of the program, there were a lot of tears, a lot of emotion. They bonded so quickly. They just fell in love with each other. And so you know, I'm really looking forward for that to pick up again, and you know, that we can move with it. So I don't know, maybe Maria or Pedro want to say something about
Yes, that was it.
their experience was, because
Yes,
they were the chaperones.
Ordinary computer.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody.
Sí, nosotros somos una comunidad mapuche
We are the Mapuche people
que vive en la urbe, la gran urbe de Santiago de Chile, Sudamérica.
who live in Santiago, Chile, in South America.
Ha sido un desafío vivir como comunidad en una urbe llena de estrés, de apuro, depresiones, vivir y desarrollar la cultura mapuche, en este caso, el de Santiago.
Has been difficult living in the big city, with the stress, with too many people in one place. It's hard to keep your culture, your religion, your ceremonies, trying to keep it alive in the big city.
Pero este desafío nos ha llevado a buscar alianzas, a conocer nuevas gentes, así como por ejemplo tenemos una alianza con las hermanas jesuitas de Coquimbo, donde hemos
About this challenger to try to keep the culture alive has been taken to make new friends, to get alliance, partnership with different people. For example, from the Gita people, who is the First Nation who live in the north of Chile, a little bit of Peru, Bolivia, the Gita, no? Also in Argentina.
Pero también salimos mucho más allá, en donde llegamos a conocer a gente muy enriquecedora como Sport, como Heather, Bambi, etcétera, toda la gente de aquí del territorio de Argentina.
Well, we also want to go more far. This looking for friends or partnership. Take us to meet Paul, Heather, Mark, Rosie, to everyone here, and in this territory.
Y cada año hemos emprendido más desafíos de esta relación que lleva alrededor de 11 años.
And every year
Hemos emprendido más desafíos.
we have been taking more challenger in these 11 years, and we have the relation with Mocha people.
Y uno de estos desafíos fue hacer un intercambio cultural entre jóvenes mapuche.
And one of these challenger was make this interchange between Mapuche people and Mocha people, young people.
Entonces se trajeron dos jóvenes que viven en la ciudad.
So in this context, we take two young guys who lives in the city, Mapuche people who live in the city,
Y dos jóvenes que viven en las comunidades al sur de Chile.
and also two young Mapuche people who live in the south of Chile, in the community, like in farms here, not in the city.
Y jóvenes que por su, no sé cómo se llama este topónimo, pero por su desarrollo o su capacidad social en cuanto al acceso de recursos, era imposible que pudieran viajar.
This younger also was showing
Que no tienen acceso a recursos o
and
posibilidades.
these four youngs in another ways, they couldn't have a chance to travel so far. if it wasn't for this program, they never could have a chance to go outside, to another place, another cities, another countries.
Entonces fue una experiencia muy enriquecedora para ellos conocer que el mundo donde vivimos no es tan pequeño,
Yeah,
el
so
mundo es mucho más grande.
so it was a very good experience for them to get a chance to know the world is very big. It's not a small piece of here. They also had the chance to know another culture, another language, another culture in general.
Sí. Y ese es el desafío que tenemos para este año, volver a repetir la experiencia. Lamentablemente los chicos de Canadá no han podido viajar aún a Chile, pero lo estamos esperando con mucho cariño y mucha ansia de que lleguen a nuestro país y conozcamos nuestra cultura.
So this challenger was at the end was very good because these kids get a chance to new place, new friends, and we also are they family, and they are also very excited about receive the Canadian young people in their homes.
Y así enriquecemos tanto nuestras culturas y fortalecemos nuestro espíritu en aras de seguir siendo gente de la tierra.
And in this way, we grew up like person, like also our relationship get stronger, and we have a chance to grow up as people of care. What Mapuche means in English is people of care.
Eso, muchas gracias y esperamos conocernos mejor durante nuestra estadía aquí en la conferencia.
Thank you very much, and we hope to get a chance to know better on these days in the conference. Thank you very much.
I guess we can break, but I'd like to thank Felipe for helping us with the translation. He's been here for how long?
7 months.
7 months studying English at Georgetown College and doing amazing. Really proud.
Thank you.